दे दो।
हेलो। रुचि मैम, वॉइस आ रही है? हेलो, वॉइस ऑडिबल है मैम?
Yes, sir.
ओके पूर्णिमा मैम, थैंक यू।
Welcome back. Am I audible? Yes.
यस मैम।
Now this session will be taken by Ruchi ma'am from DAV Thermal, and the topic is emerging trends. Over to you, Ruchi ma'am.
रुचि मैम के पास आवाज नहीं जा रही मैम। रेखा मैम,
Ruchi ma'am. Yes, her expressions are showing everything. She is letting us.
नहीं वो स्टैंडिंग लग रहा है, वो पिक्चर स्टैंडिंग में है।
So, कौन सी पिक्चर स्टैंडिंग में?
पता नहीं।
आप बताओ ना।
आ गया।
पिक्चर स्टैंडिंग में कौन सा होता है?
मतलब स्टैंड हो गया ना, कुछ हिल नहीं रही पिक्चर, मतलब नेटवर्क ब्लॉक हो गया।
सर आपका ब्लॉक हुआ।
अब मेरा हो गया।
चलिए, लेट्स स्टार्ट। करें स्टार्ट?
Yes.
हाँ जी बिल्कुल।
Hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
यस मैम।
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
The topic which I am going to discuss, that is about emerging trend. This is the new topic which has been introduced by CBSE in class 11. And if I am not wrong, the topics which we will be discussing in this session are available in all the classes up to some extent. That depends upon the level of the class. These all topics are included there. So let's start now. First, we should know what is emerging trends. Can anyone guess? What is a trend? Anyone? Trend is a
ट्रेंड मतलब एक चाल चलन, मतलब चलन और जो चलता है।
yes. Trend, we can say the thing which is
सीक्वेंस।
very much popular in demand in public. The same way we can explain this emerging trend or trend as rapid expansion of something, which like the things which are getting popularity in public. For example, fashion. Am I right? Fashion keeps on changing, and once the fashion which is liked by most of the public, that becomes a trend. In the same way, there are some trends in technology also. So, and that technologies which are getting more popularity among the users, that are considered as the technologies of emerging trends, like artificial intelligence. This technology, which is simulating natural intelligence into machine and make the machines intelligent and work just like human beings. Next is big data. This is that technology which holds a very large amount of data, and along with that volume of data, it has great knowledge and of very high value to the business. Then is the Internet of Things, which is a network of devices that have enabled, or we can say embedded hardware and software to communicate with other devices on the same network. Then comes the cloud computing. This is the availability of resources mainly for storing data without direct active management by the user. Grid computing, it is a distributed computing in which the work is divided into different systems to get the or to fulfill one main objective. Last is the blockchains, or we can say this is the digital ledgers. I think these are the common terms or the common technologies which are nowadays very popular. Am I right? Anyone? Hope all these technologies are clear. Now we are going to discuss these topics one by one. So first is the artificial intelligence. Just now I have said that artificial intelligence is an attempt to imitate natural intelligence to machines so that they can work intelligently and take their own decisions and also learn just like human beings. AI-enabled machines are programmed to perform with minimum human intervention. Google Map, Alexa are the best examples of AI. As we talk about Google Maps, in Google Maps, once we enter the destination, that is saved, and the directions which we get from that to reach that destination are lot many. It gives us the shortest way, then where to move, where to not to move, how many bridges are there, everything it gives us. So this is the artificial intelligence example. Some of the features which you can say are the techniques of AI are: number one is machine learning. Machine learning, it is a subsystem of AI where computers have the ability to learn from the data using some techniques. They are provided with the algorithms which are called models, which are trained and tested with the sample data. And once they reach to the level that they are giving the accurate answers or expected answers, they are able to give predictions from new and unknown data. That's why this method is also known as data analysis. Best example we can see for these is Ask Blue. It is the machine, or we can say a virtual assistant of Bajaj Finserv. You may do this on the break. Open the Bajaj Finserv website. There you will get the Ask Blue option. That is not to be activated by you, that gets automatically activated. You give the question there They give you the answers in that chat box only. That is just like the chat box. The second option, or we can say the
Which site, Ruchi ma'am?
Bajaj Finserv.
Sorry,
Bajaj Finserv.
Bajaj Finserv is a website.
Hanji. That is a Bajaj.
Okay.
Bajaj. That site is through which we can get the. You can purchase your objects with your Bajaj EMI cards and all that. That is a Bajaj Finserv portal. And same type of thing,
Okay.
help box you can get from any of the bank's website also, like your SBI also. Then is our natural language processing. I think name itself is clear. Like natural language processing means where our natural language is processed. So it refers to the speech to text, that means voice typing, where user need not to type. Its best example is automated customer service, where computer software can interact with customer to serve their queries up to maximum extent. This, whenever we call to any customer care, there are now the automated machines. No person is taking your calls. You have to press certain numbers and your query gets answered up to some extent. Another best example is your Apple's Siri, or we can say Amazon's Alexa, which understands what we say and responds with relevant answers. Just observe these two images and please unmute yourself and explain these images. Anyone? Anyone?
Repeat करना है question.
So this is the image. Okay. There are two images on the screen. I hope that is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Just observe these two images and tell what you can think. What these images depict.
Ruchi ma'am, your volume is not clear.
Are you able to see these two? Are you able to see these two images?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am, we are able.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Say one or two lines what you are seeing in this. Anyone? Only one answer. So
देख रहे
second.
कैमरे से जो सेकंड तो
Okay.
एक तो पीछे एक
Like ma'am, जैसे
तो आपके पास क्या बात है आप
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है. I can't hear you.
हेलो
Ma'am, second image, it sees 3D images like
Catching the butterfly. Flying butterfly.
hello.
हाँ जी.
Ma'am, in the second image, maybe she used like a telescope and lens, where she can see the butterfly parts clearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the first one,
First, I'm not understand.
okay. Kindly mute yourself.
किसी चीज को देख रहे हैं
Let me continue.
first one is that laser lights. Laser lights are coming
Okay.
on the floor.
Yes, please.
ओला
With the panel,
Fine. Just mute yourself now. Let me continue. This is just the immersive experience. Is it possible to stand like this? Have you ever imagined that this can be the scene in the world where we can stand? And in the second image, please mute yourself. And in the second image, the girl is trying to catch the butterfly which is flying. That butterfly is not sitting on the tree. This is simply a immersive experience. And what is this immersive experience? By immersive experience, we mean or a technology which pulls a person into new reality, which has been made with the use of technology. Have you seen this? I think in Kalpana Chawla Auditorium there is a show, that is 3D movie show. I hope many of you have observed that there, before entering into that auditorium, students are provided with a glass, and that 3D glass allows you to see the movie in such a manner that when that movie is on the screen, all the animals, excuse me please, शर्म है किसी को, चले जाओ यहाँ से। Actually, I was suffering from high fever. I have to take the medicine. That's why I have to pause myself. So, immersive illusion experience is simply the creation of virtual reality, in which human feels like as if he is doing something which is impossible, and that all things are made possible with the help of 3D technologies. This best example is shown in our nearby auditorium at Kalpana Chawla, where a 3D movie show is given, shown to the students or the visitors. But before viewing that or entering in that auditorium or 3D movie show, we are provided with the glasses. And when we use that glasses and view the movie, it appears as if all the characters which are in the movie, they are just near to us. So we can say that immersive experience is an illusionary environment that completely surrounds you such that you feel you are inside and the part of that environment. Who is this?
Sophia.
Sure.
Sophia ma'am.
Sure.
Yeah. Definitely.
What do you know about Sophia?
It's a not a living human.
Okay.
Robot है Sophia. मेरे पीछे में टॉपिक है मैम.
Okay. And then what is this?
Robot. A human robot.
Anybody else? There are many people in the group. What is the name of this robot?
Robot.
What is the name of this robot?
बता दिया
Name
मैंने।
of this roboto, I don't know.
Deepak sir,
सेकंड वाले का नहीं पता मैम।
this is Mitra 3. This robot is Mitra 3. It is the brother of Robert Mitra. This is
Okay.
that robot who greeted President Trump when he came India. This is that robot.
Is it Indian? Is it Indian robot?
Indian. So our next technique of AI is robotics. This robotics is basically a machine which is capable of doing one or more tasks automatically with accuracy. These are programmable. This we know very well, robots are programmable, and there are some sensors available in the robots which form the main component of robots. Robots are commonly used in medical sciences, research, military, etc. We have seen many movies. Can anyone name the movie where the usage of robots are shown?
रोबोट 2।
Number 2. कोई और?
रावण।
2.2.
हाँ जी?
रावण में
Yes, there is also
2.0 मैम तो मैसेज आपके को मैम की आई थी.
वो सर ने बोल दी.
वो 2.0
Yes, please.
है ना मैम।
हाँ जी सर,
हाँ,
हाँ
हाँ,
जी.
हाँ,
Same. So we can say कि robotics is an interdisciplinary branch of technology which involves design, construction and operation and the use of robots. It helps and assists humans in their day-to-day lives and keep everyone safe. Hope I am clear up to here. Am I?
Yes
Should
मैम।
I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I continue?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Now next technology is big data. What does this name suggest? By the name itself it is clear. When we collect data in a very large amount, that becomes big data. Now for big data, where that data comes? अभी मैंने बोला कि when we collect the data in very large amount, how, from where and how we collect all these data. As we are well aware, nowadays internet is being used very much, very much. We are doing digital shoppings, we are doing digital payments, we are doing digital studies, digital admissions, and if we talk about the current scenario, we are doing our digital education also. So all the data which we are using and the bytes which are producing day by day are stored somewhere, and the area where that data is stored, they are known as the data warehouses, and the data which is stored over there, that is the big data, and it is very difficult to access that data directly. So let me say that big data refers to large amount of data that keeps on growing with time. It is the combination of structured and unstructured data collected by organization to be used in machine learning project. Now structured and unstructured data means the data which has been collected in some format or the data which has been collected randomly. Means कि when we search anything, we simply write the words without any meaning. For example, I want to search about the generations of computers, and I have entered the word only generation computer. There is no sense, that is the unstructured data. But even then we get the information, exact information related to the generations of data, how that is managed, that is known as the big data. That is the main characteristics of big data. Best examples we can say about Amazon, American Express, Netflix. If we talk there about their we can say their searching or use. In Amazon, daily number of people are searching for the products, subscribing for the products, where that data is saved. Amazon has purchased its own data warehouse, and on the basis of data filled by the user or data searched by the user, they help the user for their future shopping. So this is the purpose of big data. Now there are few characteristics of big data. These are the 5 main characteristics of big data, in which first is volume, then variety, velocity, value, validity. Volume, as I already said, it collects the large amount of data. Now that large amount of data is to be managed. First of all, for that data to be managed, it has to be collected, and data which we collect, that comes from variety of sources, both structured and unstructured, which just I explained. Then is the velocity, high speed of accumulation of data, means whatever data user is entering for searching the values, that how easily and with how much speed that data is stored in the backend, that is the high speed of accumulation of data. And then is the value, extract useful data, means whatever data is entered by the user, how that data gets compiled so that that data can be used by the user in future. For example, when we search on Netflix or on Amazon, we do shopping on Amazon, we have their option as your orders. In that your orders, everything is coming, whatever we have purchased, and there is a cart also, we can say a carry bag, where we are keeping all the things which we will purchase in future. And when you keep on visiting that sites again and again, at some time, at some instance, it comes a situation that they show you, as this word there is written, your recommendable requirement, your recommendable data. These all are the data which you have already searched. Now you can use that for your future things. So that is the value. Whatever data we have searched, among the data which is most useful to you, that should be shown. There comes validity. Validity means whatever data is collected and the information from data is being extracted, that should be valid, so that it does not bring defaming to our business. So big data is basically used by the big firms like our Google, Amazon, Netflix. These are some of the websites or the businesses who are using these big data. Then comes the, I think big data is clear to everyone, or any query for that? Is big data clear? Big data is clear to everyone? Fine. May I continue with the next topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Then is Internet of Things. I think this topic is not new to us. Or it is new. This topic is not new, because we have already discussed this Internet of Things in various other workshops also. Last year also we have last year we have a complete session on Internet of Things. There also we discussed like The internet
Ma'am,
of
your voice is breaking.
Ma'am, your
Yes,
voice is
ma'am, you are
breaking.
not audible.
Yes, ma'am, you are not audible.
let me check, ma'am.
Ruchi ma'am, same here, you are not audible.
Ruchi ma'am, same here. You are
Let
not
me check,
audible.
ma'am. Let me check.
From last 15 to 20 minutes, Deepak sir is not here.
Am I clear now? Am I audible to all? Am I audible to all now? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible to all? Shall I start?
Yes, ma'am.
त्रिशा मैम म्यूट कर दो
Hanji,
त्रिशा
I was
मैम
talking
म्यूट कर
about
दो
Internet of
I'm already.
I was talking about Internet of Things. So, is this new to us? No, this is not new to us, as we have already discussed this topic in previous workshops also. So, Internet of Things is a network of devices in which all hardware and software are embedded into one network so that they can form a good network. So if you might have noticed in some of the hotels nowadays, we visit and want to wash the hands. We are not supposed to press the tap or touch the tap. We put our hands below the tap, water starts flowing. So that is the example of Internet of Things. Moreover, I have seen in some of the ads that when husband and wife comes out of their office, they press the remotes and their ACs which are implemented or installed at their houses, that gets started. I think you people might have also watched that ad. Moreover, next example is the smart cities or the smart homes, where we need not to touch the doors to open. I think these all we have observed and discussed, and all these things in Internet of Things technology are managed by simply by us.
Ruchi ma'am, again the voice is breaking.
When my net is okay, everything is okay, then I can't say. So now let's continue with the next. Is it audible now? Is it audible now?
Yes, ma'am. Now though it's audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's
Yes, ma'am.
start with the. I think IoT is clear, or should I repeat it once again? Okay.
It's clear, ma'am.
Now let's come to the next topic. What does this picture showing? this is the cloud computing. Cloud computing, it is a practice of using network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, process data rather than local services or personal computer. In simple words, we can say cloud computing means accessing the remote servers, store and access data and programs over internet. It can be used to run bigger applications, and the most and the important thing for cloud computing is the requirement of internet connection. And because internet connection is required, and wherever the availability of internet connection, we can access our clouds very easily and anywhere. Now is the working of cloud computing. Cloud computing works on two models, among which first one is deployment model, which means to assess the cloud on its type. Means it's a deployment model is defines the type of access to the cloud. Like we are using many softwares, and some softwares are free of cost and some are paid, and some paid softwares also, there are further the range of amount. That means keep the softwares which are free of cost, that can be considered as the public cloud, like our Google Meet or Zoom. They are available in both forms, free versions and purchased versions. But when we are using free versions, there are some limitations. So that limitation, if we talk about Zoom, that is only 100 participants can be added, and the session can be of only 40 to 45 minutes. But when we get it purchased, that becomes our private cloud, where we have the maximum limit. We can add n number of candidates, and we can conduct meetings for a long time. So that is private cloud. And when we use both facilities of public as well as of some facilities of private cloud, that becomes the hybrid cloud. So then is our community cloud. Community cloud is the cloud which is using that property which is available for the community, common people. That becomes the community cloud. So next is the service model. This service model depends what type of service the cloud is providing to you. That means the service model cloud. This is the main topic which is to be covered in class 11, because deployment model is not in the syllabus. I haven't covered that in detail. Just the definitions I have explained. There are in journal deployment model only 3 models are in existence, that is public, private and hybrid. Public, that is clear when everything is available to the public, open, like open source softwares. And the second one is private, where we have to pay a little amount and then we are able to use the higher facilities. And the hybrid, where some options of public are used and some options of private clouds are used. That makes a hybrid cloud. Then comes the service model. In this we are having 3 types of service models: software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. For this, I just want to take an example for ordering food online. Can anyone give me the process how we order food online? Can anyone tell me the process of ordering food online? Please unmute yourself and tell.
Use the apps like Zomato and Swiggy and order there.
Fine. Yes. When we are using only the service,
First, our order goes to
order goes to
first the order goes to these these particular apps like Swiggy and Zomato, and on that particular apps our order goes to that particular location's person. They find the location of that particular person, where is the person is standing right now in nearby area. Then the particular order goes to that particular person because he is near to that home. Then the order delivers and then the order calls to that person.
Yes.
I think it
In
is.
nutshell, we can say that when we are ordering a food online, our main what we are doing, we are simply placing an order, and we are not bothering about how that order is being placed, who is coming to our house to deliver the order. We have just selected the service of that person, of that app. We are not going in depth of that. That is known as the software as a service. Means ki where we use the software only, and user is the person who will be using the software, like our free softwares. In softwares we are getting that software is available. We need not to go for the coding how that software has been developed. Then if we again consider the example for ordering food online, for the first case, software as a service, what will be the result? We have placed the order, a person comes to us and gives us the food, and we pay the bill. Means whatever we have ordered, for that we have paid. What we have not ordered, we are not paying for that. Then we are not bothered about how that person is coming to us, whether he is coming on car, whether he is coming on bicycle, whether he is coming on bike. Just we have after placing the order, we are given the notification, our person will be reaching to you within 30 minutes. And sometimes we get the option, if your food is not delivered in 30 minutes, your amount will be deducted or returned back to you. So this time we are just using the service of that software, of that hotel, of that person to whom we have placed the order, and the person who came to us. And the person who is coming to us, we are simply giving the amount for the food we ordered. That is software as a service. Then comes platform as a service. Here again the same example I am going to use, ordering food. But when we are ordering food online, that means we are not bothered to move out of our houses. घर से नहीं जा रहे हैं, we are simply placing the order and getting the food at our own place. But when we move out of the home and we are going to the hotel and using their furniture, their utensils, that is platform as a service. Means कि now we are developing a software. The developing part is known as the platform as a service. Then comes infrastructure as a service. Means we are moving to the hotel using their utensils. Now the thing is, I am saying to the cook, you get aside, I will be cooking the food what I want by myself, and going to pay for that also, because I have used their table chairs, I have used their ingredients, I have used their utensils, I have used their infrastructure to satisfy my needs. That is the infrastructure as a service. So we can summarize that infrastructure as a service, when we use cloud as infrastructure as a service, there we are provided with some IP addresses. We have the provision to decide on which operating system we are going to use it, and a building is provided to us. For example, another example for us, if we are having one flat and I want to give that flat on rent, what will be the renter do? The renter, the person or the customer to whom I am giving my flat on rent, he will pay to me for the area for which he is going to use. So I have provided that area. For example, I am having 2-room set. I want to give that 2-room set on rent. Now I have given that complete portion to the customer. He will be using that 2-room set either for dancing, either for his coaching classes, either for living. I have no problem in that. So I have given that infrastructure. I have provided all the basic requirements to that person which he requires. And now how he is using that infrastructure, like he is using, if I say about in kitchen, he is using plastic utensils, disposable plates he is using. I have no need to bother. That is the responsibility of the customer. And the area which he is using, he is paying to me. That is infrastructure as a service. Whatever you are using, whatever infrastructure you are using, whatever virtual machines, whatever software hardware devices you are using, the particular person is paying that amount to the vendor. Similar, that our purchase softwares, we are given the facility. When we purchase any software, we are given the facility. We either, if I talk about this Google Meet, in the enterprise version, it is purchased version. So now I have the facility. I can attach more than 100 candidates, up to 250. Now it is up to me whether I arrange the meeting for 100, whether I arrange the meeting for 150. And
Ruchi ma'am, sorry to interrupt. Ma'am, we are running short of
10
time.
minutes more now. 5 to 10. So that is just the infrastructure. How
It's break time. Okay, ma'am. Okay, we'll meet after 15
Yes.
minutes break.
Should we leave the meeting now?
Yes, ma'am. I need only 5 to 10 minutes. I will continue in the end.
Okay, after 12:15 you can continue. Rekha ma'am was saying this.
हेलो प्रीति मैम। जैसे कि पता है कि आज हमारा सेकंड डे चल रहा है पूरे केमिस्ट्री प्रोग्राम।
गणेश सर आप कुछ बोल रहे थे? गणेश सर
हेलो
कुछ बोल रहे थे आप? कुछ बोल रहे थे अभी
बस
आप?
वैसे ही यही पूछ रहा था कैसे हो आप।
मेरे हेडफोन्स मतलब नीचे पड़े हुए थे तो मुझे ऐसे लगा कि आप कुछ बोल रहे हो। मैंने हेडफोन्स भी लगाए थे ना अभी और वो वायर लगी हुई थी।
कोई बात। और सुनाइए, सब बढ़िया?
बढ़िया, बताओ सर।
बस बढ़िया चल रहा है
सेशन आपका गुड लक।
हाँ थैंक
सर
यू।
मुझे तो खुद इतना डर लग रहा है आपके बाद मेरा ही अगला ब्रेक के बाद।
कोई नहीं, सब अच्छा होगा।
हाँ सर ऐसा तो नहीं है ना, प्रॉपर इंग्लिश हिंदी दोनों ही बोल सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत थोड़ी है।
मेरे को इंग्लिश तो
हैं? क्या कह रहे हो?
मुझे देखना मैं इंग्लिश तो बोलूँ।
इंग्लिश तो बोलोगे ही नहीं?
नहीं
ठीक है फिर तो मैं भी हिंदी में बोल दूंगी हिंदी में।
क्या कह रहे हो?
मैंने कहा फिर तो आप हिंदी में बोलोगे, मैं भी हिंदी में बोल दूंगी, थोड़ा बहुत हिंदी थोड़ा बहुत इंग्लिश मिक्स।
जो सेशन था ना,
क्या कह रहे हो?
कल जो मॉर्निंग में सेशन था,
हाँ जी गूगल फॉर्म्स वाला।
हाँ तो सभी तो
देखो लिखे हुए
इंग्लिश में गए थे। हेलो
हाँ जी
मैं कह रहा हूँ जो सुबह कल मॉर्निंग में मेरा सेशन था तो मैंने सारा हिंदी में ही बोला था, वहाँ पे भी कोई ऐसी बात नहीं थी।
हाँ ठीक है फिर ना समझ भी जल्दी से आ जाता है तो इंग्लिश में जरा ध्यान और भी दिखा दो।
तो ये है बैठे रहो आराम से, सकते हो।
अथॉरिटीज आर ऑब्जर्विंग
बोलने के लिए कुछ
सही बात है।
और मेरे वाले लेक्चर में तो पंचाल सर भी थे।
लग गया पता? अच्छा आपका कौन सा उसमें था? 3 महीने की मेहनत के ऊपर। सर कॉमर्स बैक।
मेरे लेक्चर में सर 2 मिनट भी इधर से उधर नहीं गए।
सही है, बढ़िया है।
क्या टॉम एंड जेरी देख रहे हो क्या?
हैं? मेरे को कह रहे हो?
टॉम
नहीं
एंड हाँ
ये देखो भाव्या बैठी है ना। कौन आया था ग्रुप में?
हाँ
सेशन चल रहा है।
अरे वाह।
नाच पे कभी मेरी सारी मेहनत के ऊपर पानी और पूरा तो नहीं हुआ, 2 बार मेरे बीच में 2 बार तो बंद करना पड़ गया, पूरा ना हुआ। हेलो क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग कंप्लीट।
हेलो
हाँ जी लेफ्ट हो गया था, पता नहीं क्यों।
कोई बात
बस आवाज
सब आ
नहीं आ रही है मेरे बीच में, तो पूछा की आवाज कुछ आ रही थी। मैं वही तो कह
फोन पे
रही
लग रही।
हूँ, अब वो सारा सेशन भी रिकॉर्ड हुआ है वो।
और बताइए पूर्णिमा मैम कैसे हो?
बढ़िया सर, आप सुनाओ?
बस बढ़िया एकदम।
नेट की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व होगी सर?
हाँ नहीं मेरी लैपटॉप की प्रॉब्लम थी मैम। मेरे लैपटॉप में कैमरा नहीं चल रहा तो इसलिए।
Welcome back all of you.
वेलकम बैक।
Let's start this session. This is reserved for AI and it will be taken by Dhanesh sir from DAV Samalkha. Over to you, Dhanesh sir.
थैंक यू वेरी मच मैम, रेखा मैम। अभी सभी आ गई हैं क्या? जब स्टार्ट करना हो रेखा मैम बता देना।
You can start, sir.
Sorry, Rekha ma'am, I have a question from Pooja ma'am. Whenever we get 5 minutes, then I ask some question related to the session.
question related to
Okay,
the
sure, sure.
Okay, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. लाइट शो हो रही है सभी को? Yes. Yes.
It's clear, sir. Please carry on.
Yeah. Okay. तो सबसे पहले गुड आफ्टरनून टू ऑल ऑफ यू। जैसे कि आप सब जानते हैं कि हम थोड़े केमिस्ट्री बिल्डिंग प्रोग्राम और सेकंड डे है आज।